folks, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to a brand new episode of In the Loop. Now, in today's vlog, I'm stoked to have once again teamed up with the great folks over at Pro Wrestling Crate. You know how much I love unboxing these, as the last two unboxings have been so much fun. The best part about Pro Wrestling Crate is not just that it arrives once a month, but that you also don't know what is inside. Each month it's a complete surprise that arrives right at your doorstep, and this month's surprise, the theme of the crate is face paint. So before I dive in and open the crate up for all of you to see, remember to subscribe to AMBY, like this video, and of course drop me a comment with your favorite things that were inside the crate if you just want to say howdy or if you have any questions for yours truly. Alright, I've made you wait long enough. Let's unbox this crate. Alright, so as always, I took a little peek inside the crate just to know what the theme was and kind of just take a little look-see, but a lot of these are going to be as much of a surprise for me as they are for you. Now, I know I've said this before, but one of my favorite things about Pro Wrestling Crate is the fact that this specific crate comes with not only one t-shirt, but three super cool wrestling shirts. So for the first one, and I did look at this one before and I was so excited, it is Dustin Rhodes, also known as Goldust. I mean, we are unboxing a face paint box right here, a face paint crate, and who better than to start this whole thing off with such an iconic character? When I first saw Goldust, I remember thinking, this is so controversial, sexual, provocative. It threw me for a loop. I'd never seen something like that, especially in wrestling. But it worked because Dustin was able to pull off this character with such confidence. It was an incredible gimmick. And of course, the shirt says, "You will never forget the name," which is a little nod to his promo when he goes, "The whole world will never forget the name of Goldust." So good, bringing back so many memories. I love Goldust. This next shirt is also so cool. It's the Great Muta. When I think of him, I think of the black and white paint, and of course, when he joined the NWO, he also had some incredible matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So this is gonna pop on camera. I am beyond excited to rep this one in AMBY interviews. And the third and final shirt is Papa Shango. Just speaking to face paint, he of course had the skeleton face paint, which they're kind of representing at the bottom there, and he had that whole necklace made out of bones. Oh, so creepy. Next up is a Penta El Zero Miedo micro brawler. These are exclusive to Pro Wrestling Crate. I actually spoke about Penta El Zero Miedo in my last unboxing because it was the best of the indies, so of course he was up there. I mentioned that he is also known as Pentagon Jr. and Pentagon Dark. I love these micro brawlers so much, not just because they are exclusive to Pro Wrestling Crate, but because they're just so cute. So I actually have these all lined up on my desk, so he is going to be sitting alongside Joey Ryan and Kenny Omega. This is probably the item I look forward to the most in each Pro Wrestling Crate. I just want to collect them all. Now we have a hat, and I've actually never had a hat in this crate before, so this is awesome. It's the Headbangers, and of course the Headbangers are comprised of Mosh and Thrasher. It doesn't get more Headbanger-esque when it comes to names than Mosh and Thrasher. They were so typical metal too, like they had the piercings, the shaved heads. I still see people who look like that going to metal shows to date, so they definitely nailed that gimmick. Now we have a DVD, and it is called Pro Wrestling Crate Presents Face Paint. You can't have a face paint box and not include the Hardys. So of course he's on the cover. And I didn't know what this was, so it was a nice surprise. And in it is pretty much a bunch of promos, matches, interviews, some behind the scene highlights and stuff of wrestlers who wear face paint. So I'm definitely going to watch this one night when I'm prepping for interviews, can't sleep, or just want to learn more about my favorite wrestlers who wear face paint. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm looking for the pin here, guys. And I found it. Take it out. Demolition. Okay, so this is Demolition. It was Axe, Smash, and later on Crush. What great names. Their makeup, their face paint always reminded me of Kiss a lot because a lot of the time it was silver and black, which is like a Kiss trademark. So yeah, this is really nice. The detailing on these pins are incredible. So as I always say, this one's going on a jacket. So I'm a doofus and didn't really realize that I had this on still. Oh my gosh, that hat head is incredible. Wow. Alright, let's put that away. So, let's see what we got, shall we? Ew! Okay, it's the Boogeyman. He would eat a ton of worms, and he'd also make his opponents eat worms and like drip them down their throats, and it repulsed me growing up. So yeah, the boogeyman didn't scare me, he grossed me out. Who else do we have for 8x10s? Alright. Yes, okay. I love Rosemary. It's Rosemary, the demon assassin. I got to interview Rosemary, and she is creepy and terrifying, and she licked my hand, and it was a really bizarre experience. I've never interviewed someone like her before. So this is awesome. She has some of the coolest makeup ever. I was at Bound for Glory, and I saw her before she went into the ring, and the makeup up close, even when I see her at Smash Wrestling, the makeup up close is just incredible. She has such cool face paint. So yeah, this is also sick to have. This box is killing it. And now, last, we are at the final item in the crate. I just gotta say, like, with every single unboxing I do with Pro Wrestling Crate, the amount of stuff in here for the price is insane. It's worth it for the shirts alone. So yeah, get on it, prowrestlingcrate.com. Also, you can check out Pro Wrestling Tees, as that's who owns Pro Wrestling Crate. They have some awesome deals always, so yeah, be sure to visit those sites. Alright, so now for the final thing in the crate. Let's open this up. I love their posters, they're so shiny and nice. Alright, it's a Legion of Doom poster. They were also known as the Road Warriors. I was actually never a big Legion of Doom fan because they always just looked like football players who cross paths with like a porcupine. But this is still a really cool poster, so I'm going to put it with my other posters and hang it somewhere in my room. So that is all for today, everybody. As always, a big thank you and a shout out to Pro Wrestling Crate. It's such a blast opening these. I say it every time, but it's the truth. Every time I open these things, surprise after surprise, another thing to add to my collection, whether it's pins, movies, posters, it's just full of really cool goodies. So if you're a wrestling fan, what are you waiting for? Get on it, prowrestlingcrate.com. I also just want to say a huge thank you to all of the fans, the viewers who are supporting AMBY, watching the vlogs. I have so many things up my sleeves. I'm so happy I'm wearing long sleeves. That would not have worked. But I have so many things up my sleeves for you guys, like more Q&As, more live videos, more wrestling and music interviews. So just stay tuned for all of the sweet things coming your way. Of course, remember to subscribe to AMBY for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. Like this video and drop me a comment if you just want to say howdy. Tell me your favorite things that were inside the crate. Or if you have any questions for me, let me know. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I can't say it enough. Thank you. I'll see you next time on In the Loop. Mwah.